Hello. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Um, I did not expect to be making this video so soon again. Or I guess one of these. Um, this is sadly gonna mess up the schedule a little bit, but I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with it. Um, I haven't posted in a bit, mainly because I was trying to get audio and stuff to work, but that's what we're gonna get in today. How I've been doing. So I've been. How would you put it? In not the best headspace, I guess. ADHD and all that. um, there's just one Markiplier quote that like sums it up perfectly. I'll play it now.
It's the part that I've talked about before with ADHD where you can want to do something and you can be at the place where you're like, everything is set up for me to do this thing. There's nothing in the world I want more than to do this thing that is in front of me. And for me, it's like any kind of work, anything like that. But if I'm staring at the problem, I go back to when I was a teenager and I was like trying to practice trumpet, and I was in my room, my trumpet was in my hand, the chair was there, and it's the closer I got or I pushed myself to do that thing, the more there was sandpaper rubbing in my brain. I had a physical, visceral reaction that pushed me away. But the part of that that's not necessarily just like that struggle, there's another voice in my head that's like, you are pathetic and worthless. Why can't you do this thing? You're fighting with yourself because you're like pushing yourself to do it. Your body and the subconscious mind is rejecting against it. And it's that abrasion that causes this crippling inability to do anything. And it's like, that is kind of, I think the crux of like some of the things that you're talking about, Bob. It's like that abrasiveness is what I experience in almost anything that has to do with not like something enjoyable. Even if it is enjoyable, that's the thing. It can be something extremely enjoyable. I got to a point where I was playing video games and I would sit on the menu screen, unable to even log into World of Warcraft sometimes. My favorite game at the time being like, I can't, for some reason, I just was like, I want to play, just log in and do something. And even if I logged in, I would just sit in the capital city and I would just jump up and down without doing anything at all. And it was because I was locked in this crippling state of like not even indecisiveness, it's the complete inability to do anything.
Because it does feel like that. Like I'll be sitting in my chair, everything in front of me, OBS open, getting the game ready, and my mind, even right now, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, my mind, there's just something going on, and it kind of hurts, and don't know what to do about it. It's been making it a struggle to do most things, I'll be honest. I can do like the basic necessities, but like besides that, I don't know what else to do. I've been feeling just anytime I sit down and have like nothing. Well, not nothing, because there's always something to do, but just not knowing what I want to do feels like an absolute pain, and I end up just sitting down in like, or not sitting down, laying down in my bed, wallowing in self-pity, I guess. But it's been making it difficult to do shit. And besides that, there's overall just a bunch of other shit happening, I guess, in the real world, which I will not go into for personal private reasons. There was other stuff I wanted to talk about. I know this isn't going to be like a 2-minute video. Like I said earlier, microphone being weird. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't really know if it's going to work on this. I had to turn the sensitivity way the fuck up. But if I do that, it ends up hearing the fans in my room. The fans of the computer in my room. So that's great. Also, if you notice this, there's like an audio bug in the last Return to Bloody Nights where like the audio started being choppy near the end of the video. I don't know what happened with that. But it feels like a weight on my brain, and it's constantly being. It's not like too heavy of a weight, but it's just enough to where, oh yeah, that's noticeable, and it's like pushing down on my head, and and I want to get rid of it, but I can't. It fucking sucks. I'll be honest. What else? I have a list of talking points I want to go into. Mental health struggle, ADHD, number 1, equipment, number 2. I'll get to this one at the end. I don't know why I put it in the middle. Get to that one. Let's see here. Lack of motivation. That is kind of true. Like I said with the ADHD, it's just I'm not trying to blame everything on the ADHD. I don't want to. I need to take some accountability here. Just can't bring myself to do it, no matter how hard I fucking want to. Once again, the Markiplier quote I played earlier. So I've just been like, I don't know, binging Attack on Titan because I don't know what else to do. It's not that I don't like the games. It's just one thing I really hate is that I feel like I have to play every game that like comes out. Like I've been playing Inscription in my own time, and I fucking love it, and I love the fact that I don't need to play it for an audience, you know. Risk of Rain 2 is a hard game to make videos about. Power Wash Simulator, the second one came out about a month ago. I've been playing the shit out of that. I already have like 40 hours in it. I've been using Power Wash Simulator as a way to like de-stress from everything. Although I will admit, there is some bugs in the game. Like you can fly using the gnome. I don't know how many people know that. You can fly using. Also, Uma Musume is just not that fun of a game. I'll be perfectly straight. It isn't. Okay, I have 2 more quick talking points I wanted to talk. Self-identity. I still don't exactly know. I'll be honest, I'm still trying to work that part out myself. Over the past few weeks, like, figure out whether or not I am trans or not, but it's been difficult. Especially because my brain doesn't have any, sense of anything at the moment. I kind of just feel like I've been coasting along, not doing anything. And it's really been paining me. Like, I don't know what else to do. So, I've tried to make my voice a bit higher, more feminine, I guess. The day I'm recording this is Trans Remembrance, or a Day of Remembrance, so that's pretty cool. The endless bigotry and hate on the internet. I'm trying to put it into words. I'm still stuck on the motivation thing. Imagine you are sitting down in a chair. The most fun thing to you is sitting right in front of you, and you're like, arms on the armrests of your chair, and there's like chains around the thing. You really, really, really want to do this thing that's in front of you, but you can't. You are literally tied down, so you cannot move. That is how it feels. I think that's the best way I can put it. With ADHD, your brain constantly relies on instant dopamine hits. It relies on, if I do this thing, will there be immediate consequences to these actions? So like with making videos, I'm not going to know anything until I'm done with everything. So recording the video and then editing it, then, rerunning back through it if I need to, and then posting it and then having to wait after that. That is what my brain doesn't like. It's the fact that I have to wait days on end until I can get the results of the video that I'm currently recording. That is what my brain doesn't like. It's also made a bitch to try to practice drawing. I have like a list of things that I need to do. or like tips to follow for drawing. I've been trying to do that. Once again, real fucking bitch to try to do right now. But the thing is, once again, with ADHD, if you fall out of a routine, you will fall out of it. You will not get back on that shit. As soon as you forget one day, every other day after that, you will forget. You will not do it. Because now, that new part is now your routine. The new part where you subbed in for the thing you forgot is now there. So if I forget to draw, practice drawing one day, I will have to like physically make myself do it, or else I will not. Well, that sounds obvious, but like, there's like a bit of mental strain where like I'm laying in bed and I'm just like, okay, I gotta practice. Get up, come on, do it. It's like you're yelling at yourself from the end. It's like you're a spectator watching someone else, and you're yelling at them. They're like, hey, get the fuck up. But they're not. They're just sitting there ignoring every single fucking word going on in your head. It fucking sucks. I would like to think I've been improving art-wise, although I'm not really too sure. Kind of hard to tell. What else did I want to talk about? Brain fucking work for once. Hold on, give me a minute. Think. There was definitely something else I wanted to, well, besides the last thing I might talk. I can't remember, but last thing I mentioned I would make a post about this. Patreon. For now, there's a good chance I just get rid of the Patreon, or like get rid of the early access part of Patreon. I'm not sure, because I do want there to be a place where you can just watch the uncensored version of videos that I've posted. Like for Hush Hush, I know specifically because Hush Hush is uncensored. I have like a thing where you could just get Hush Hush if you wanted to, instead of having to pay a monthly fee or whatever. Or you could just buy them. But the 2-day early thing, I don't know if I'm ever going to bring that back. Once again, the ADHD makes it hard to wait on consequences. So it's weird. But I'll try to have this up at some point. I'm not sure when it'll be. Once again, today is November 20th. 2025. I don't know what I'm gonna do for most of anything anymore. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't know what to do with Merciful Chatter. I don't know what to do with Merciless Talks. Because anytime I was gonna post something on there, I instead went with one of Chatter to, reach a wider audience. So I'm probably just gonna do that again. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. I'll make a community post as well saying that I'm just not going to post until I can get myself to do it. Anyway, peace.